All right, hello everyone. This is Crota coming at you, giving you a little bit of insight into the playtest realm for those of you guys who don't want to waste your time playing Diablo only to have it all get erased. Currently, I have been doing a little bit of testing with the Greater Rifts, and I gotta say the Greater Rifts are a lot of fun, but the progression on them seem extremely difficult. I'll go ahead and show you why at the conclusion of this video. Wanted to showcase this particular build, what I'm using. I'm going to be playing with the Firebird set. I'm still missing one critical piece. I don't really need Talrasha set, but because I don't have the last Firebird set, I'm forced to use the Firebird's Eye as opposed to Mirror Ball. Eventually, I'll get everything fixed and I'll get my character better and better, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Basically, right now, I have a 1 million DPS character, 1 million DPS character, 16 million toughness. Here is my build: Conflag, Unwavering Will, Elemental Exposure, Evocation. I could probably change things around and try to fine-tune it a little bit more. I am on Greater Rift 27, and for me, that is difficult. So I am running Prismatic Armor and Deflection as well. Also, I know that I'm trying to get more and more socketed gems or socketed amulets and rings so that I can try and experiment more with the legendary gems that have come out. The legendary gems have really strong effects. Right now, I'm currently using the one that says 15% chance on hit to smite a nearby enemy. Well, it's actually at 100% chance. So you constantly are smiting for 100%. It is only rank 1. What do I have? This is a rank 2 gem, but gems are extremely hard to actually level up. If I actually had another socket on one of my gems, that I could actually re-roll easily, I would go ahead and try and do that. Royal Ring of Grandeur, maybe I should try to look for another one on the main game so that I can swap them around a little bit more. But anyways, let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and zoom out. And I'm going to be running Greater Rift 27. I think 27 is actually the highest Greater Rift I've ever run. So I should not be able to complete this in time. It's going to take about 15 minutes for me to run through, I think. So, whoa, that's a very big cluster already. Going to go ahead and open things up. Wow. Just, whoa, okay. So, just trying to get well, you know what? I'm just going to trying to talk and play all at the same time. Yes, there are some players and casters who can do that easily, actually explain complex ideas, but I think one of the reasons why they can do that is they go back and re-edit the video and actually do voiceovers on their own personal gameplay. Well, time is of an issue. Time is a personal issue of mine. Yeah, and you can see why this is so difficult. Greater Rift 27, I'm not having trouble per se, but it is a little difficult. And so far, I really wish Comet froze. I mean, out of all the attacks that can freeze, why doesn't Comet freeze? You got this giant, frozen asteroid coming down and landing on top of people, and it's just like, oh, you're gonna be chilled. But Magic Missile, yeah, that freezes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just personally griping because Magic Missile Glacier Spike is still broken. I tried to use a different build and I couldn't. Oh wow, I'm actually really far ahead of the curve. How did that happen? Oh yeah, that's right. The previous time I tried to run a 27 level Greater Rift, I tried to use Glacial Spike. And Glacial Spike, if you guys remember, is currently broken. You cannot. That Magic Missile doesn't do any damage whatsoever. But I didn't notice until after about 5 minutes into it, because I was using a Reinhardt build. So occasionally, things would die, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's nice. But then eventually, it took me a good amount of time to kill a white mob, and it wasn't even taking damage. I'm like, what's going on? Oh yeah, you made a video on this. Silly. So I was just like, okay, let's go ahead and move forward. If you take a look, I am using the Archon with Combustion. It is perhaps the weakest Archon rune, but with Firebird set, it does so much damage. Also, I'm interested to know if Disintegration Wave gets the same bonus for channeling. If they're trying to make or channeling spells a bit better, I think that is a very, very good place to start. How they currently have channeling spells, I don't like it. I still like what's it called a bit more, the actual live version a bit more. Right now, they're trying to reward you for having channeled more. The longer you channel, the more effective the spell is. Initially, they increase the damage, but they increase the cost of channeling initially. And what ended up happening was that people were just draining their mana way, way, way too fast. So they're like, oh, okay, what we'll do is we'll lower the damage back to the normal. We'll lower the damage a bit, but the longer you channel, you actually deal more damage. Well, that's all nice and good. Yeah, see, I'm losing time again. That's all nice and good, but the problem with that is when compared to live, I think you have to. I think you break even after channeling at the 2-minute mark, and well, or not 2-minute mark, the 2-second mark. And if you, well, you're thinking to yourself, well, that's not too long. Well, look at me now. Like, I'm using unwavering will, so I want to stand still. But it is very, very difficult for me to stand still based on everything that's constantly hitting me. Kind of got lucky there that Gilgamesh got charmed by the Enchantress. But it's very, very rare. Well, right as I say that, I was able to like channel for a good 5 seconds. So that's kind of yeah. But yeah, it's difficult to really, really do that. I'll say that it's difficult to do. Oh my goodness, I hate Vortex. Vortex kills me. Like in a game all about positioning and running and trying to get in proper position, and having yourself all of a sudden pulled across the field is always very, very dangerous. Okay, well, oh my goodness, lightning storm. Okay, oh, I love that angle of Comet. All right, so also if you guys notice that there is currently no items dropping, that is because well, why is it? Because I am in a greater rift. Why can't I compose my thoughts? All right, so I'm actually looking at the time as well. If I can get to Greater Rift 28, that would be great. But there's so many dead ends here, and I cannot add teleport to this particular build because I need Archon for big targets. I was experimenting with, or I was thinking about trying to use Mirror Ball over the Firebirds, but I realized that the main reasons why I can take down the bosses is because of Firebird set and Archon. The damage is so high and it stacks up so quickly that eventually you start doing 3,000 damage a second, or 3,000 weapon damage a second, which is incredibly high. Even though you can't. Oh, whoa! Let's go ahead and mow these guys down. Disintegration wave. There we go. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Charm them. Thank you, Enchantress. This is the reason why I bring Enchantress into this group, because in fights like this, it is very, very key. Come on. Explosion, explosion, explosion. Is there any... Okay, I gained a little bit of... Oh. Alright, so take down some guys there. You turn those guys into a chicken. Thank you. So yeah, very... just... some good solid. I'm trying to showcase good solid play here, where well, wizards are at least a bit more viable. I still don't like the channeling though, but the Firebird set change was enormously good. I also should note that because I am running with the broken gem right now, where it pretty much constantly well, at a much higher proc rate than it should. I'm constantly smiting essentially for 1,000% weapon damage in Holy. That's probably increasing my survivability in this Greater Rift, or at least increasing my time as well. But if everyone else is doing it, I guess so should I, because Greater Rift gems are very difficult to level up. That's actually one of my gripes, and I feel like I'm doing a decent job playing right now, so I can explain that gripe. Greater Rift gems. How you level up... Once you have a Greater Rift gem, in order to level it up, you need to see how deep into a Greater Rift you can go. And at the very end of the end, And the further you go into a greater rift, ultimately the better your chances of leveling up a gem. Now you're like, okay, that sounds pretty easy. Well, in order to get to Greater Rift 27, I probably played for, I would say a good hour. Like, I got to Greater Rift 1, and then I got to Greater Rift 12, and then I got to Greater Rift 24 or 22, and then you know, it's just slowly building up. Each rift time, you know, as the higher and higher you go, it takes a little bit more time, obviously, and towards the so ultimately it's gonna be to get to like Greater Rift 30, assuming that you are not that you can run a normal rift in about 3 minutes, which is extremely fast. Like the lower level rifts, 3 minutes. You're using vault. You're doing everything right. It's gonna take you about a good hour to in order to what am I doing? I accidentally hit Archon. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing. So it's gonna take you a good hour to get to the end of a Greater Rift. You're like, okay, at the end of that Greater Rift, you have a percentage chance of upgrading your gem, maybe a 56% or 70%, or depending on how well you do. You know, the better you do, the higher your percentage. I got to Greater Rift 27, and it was a 57% chance. So I'm just like, okay, wow, don't die on me. Okay, come on, there you go. Okay, so I got a 27% chance. Sorry for the little bit of yeah, so 27% chance or 57% chance of upgrading the gem. Well, that's fine and all, and like, okay, cool, 57% chance. In order to upgrade to the second level gem, or to upgrade the new gem level, or the secondary effect of the gem, you need to get to rank 50. So in order to unlock the secondary effect of a second gem, you need to play about 50, I would say 50 plus hours, and get a lot of lucky rolls. That is a lot of playing. That is a lot of playing, in my opinion. That is just that the carrot is not worth the work. Yes, it is a very, very good gem, but after a while, the grind is just too hard. On top of that, there's a lot of different types of gems. So if you want to upgrade, say, 3 gems to level 50, that's gonna take you about, that's gonna take you, what, 1,500 hours? I think all the time that I've played Diablo, and I feel like I've put in a good amount of time in Diablo, I don't even have 1,500 hours yet. That's how big of a time sink I'm thinking Diablo is, and it looks like I'm actually gonna beat this Greater Rift. And that was not my point. I wanted to actually lose this Greater Rift so you could see the chance of getting the gem. You know what? I might end up purposely losing just because it makes a better video, and you guys can actually see what I mean by upgrading the gem at the end. All right, so let's go ahead down over here. Okay, go after these guys. Come on, come on, come on. So yeah, you can see my extra health. Yeah, anyone with extra health generally is a little bit more difficult. Ooh. For me. All right. Progress is 87%. Okay, what is my time? Okay, 3 minutes left. Okay, so I'll just take my time killing the Rift Guardian. Actually, no, the Rift Guardian actually will take me a good amount of time to take down, since I don't have Fumigator or all of those really, like, the things that are almost become necessary, like percentage-based hits. What I would do with Static Field in Diablo 2, that would be awesome. Alright, so just mowing things down. I really, really wish I had a Mirror Ball. If I had a Mirror Ball, I could absolutely probably get to like Rift 33 to 35. Oh! Okay. And I died, but Firebird's finally kept me alive. Whoa! Did not expect a giant group of guys around the corner. Alright. So, I got cooldown on that. Unfortunately, if I die now, that means I am gonna be stuck here for quite a bit. Okay. Why did I use Archon? I need to, like, towards the end, you need to time your Archons a little bit better. You gotta know where you are compared to the Rift Guardian. Stuff like that. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, look at that. All that damage. Okay. I got 2 minutes left. Does it take me 2 minutes to take down a Rift Guardian? Yeah, I will not progress this Greater Rift just because it would make for a bad video at this point. Take your time. Take your time. All right. So yeah, I guess that's I guess this is all the reason why it is in playtest realm. Oh, where's the Greater Rift? Where's the Rift Guardian? Oh, where is he? Is he in the next level? No, he's gotta be back. Okay. Okay, maybe I will need full time. Okay, I'm already at full life. I accidentally hit Q there for a second. Okay. Where is he? Come out, wherever you are. Oh my gosh, he's all the way back over there. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Well, good thing I'm not really in a big rush to kill him. So you can see the Firebird, what the Firebird's actually doing there, and then add in a meteor, and all of a sudden, the Maiden's taking a good amount of damage every second, like 48 million damage over time, 50 million damage over time. Oh, get me out of there! I know I can go into Archon mode and like not melt the person, but still do a good job. Oh, I should probably add elemental exposure to him since I have elemental exposure. Come on, Crota, what are you doing? All right, whoa, a little bit too much damage. All right. Okay, time remaining. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, the Enchantress is down. Oh, get me out of there. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh gosh, get me out of here. Okay. Oh. Come on. Do your damage. Alright. There we go. So, Greater Rift complete. Greatest wave was 27. You're going to see a whole bunch of things. Yes, the Greater Rift, everything is dropped off of the Greater Rift Guardian if you guys didn't know that already.
I may be able to help you.
And then you are able to craft or upgrade your next gem. So, which one do I want? I want this one. And I have a 50% chance of upgrading it. So, I hit upgrade. Upgrade succeeded. Oh, okay, cool. So now I smite for 1050 damage as holy, and that's how this works. It took me probably a good hour to get to this point. You can only upgrade once, right? So that's it. So, but wow, there is a lot of gems. I mean, they even have arrows so that there can be even more gems to upgrade. I think the carrot is a bit low. Maybe having the ability to earn multiple upgrades, maybe having the ability to earn multiple upgrades would be effective as well. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hey, maybe I'll go see if I can get a Firebird something. And if I do, yay. Let's see. Can I get a Firebird something? Kadala?
Such a brave soul. see you soon.
I can't
Nope.
afford that.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.